All right, what's going on, gentlemen? We are going to keep this one extremely brief because I'm sick and I need to save my voice for tomorrow because we have day three of Henry's coaching. So I just want to show up and give a recap of day two. Yeah, my voice is quite strained, so I'm going to just keep this one quick and just give you the main points here. So, firstly, Henry smashed it out of the park. As you see in the title, he got his first date today through cold approach and he's on it right now as we speak, which is insane. So, yeah, firstly, if you don't know who I am, I'm Ephraim, 26 years old. I'm 26 now, and I used to be a software engineer. I used to be in tech sales, and I used to have a shit dating life. I used to swipe on apps and go months at a time without getting laid. And now I quit that life. I quit the tech sales career. I help other guys that are introverted that have professional backgrounds. I teach them how to do what I do, do what I do, which do what I do, which is yeah, walk over to women in public when they see them and they like them, and show their desire in person like a man. So I teach them how to get results doing that. So let's just go through the day quickly because I need to lay down and rest. I already took some medicine, so that should kick in a bit. But I met up with Henry around the same time today, and we got started. It was raining. Yeah, it was like rain slash snowing today. So about as cold as yesterday, but just less snow, which is good, but more rain, which is bad. But anyways, didn't let that stop us. Somehow, once again, Henry's first approach of the day today was a close, which is insane. And then, yeah, he got two other closes throughout the day, which, I mean, some pretty stunning girls as well. I was very impressed. Had his ups and his downs as well. Got blown out plenty, but most of the girls that he walked over to, he got them to stop, which is impressive for a guy who's on day two. And that's exactly what we're looking for, is solid progress. So, and yeah, I put him through a new exercise. Oh, firstly, he approached his first groups today. So I pushed him into a pair approach. So he did three of those today. And then I pushed him into a group approach. So he did a 3 set and a 4 as well. A couple mother-daughter family approaches and shit, which is insane for day two. Remember, who is Henry? If you didn't watch my last stream, introverted software engineer from China who hasn't been socializing for the past 10, 20 years, whatever. And he's just an intelligent guy, threw himself in the fire and still was able to etch this skill out. And, you know, on one hand, some guys take a bit longer to get these kinds of results, but it all depends on your starting point. And so for him, whatever he lacked in, let's say, social momentum before working with me, he made up for with a willingness to learn, a willingness to take action, and coachability. He's been one of I guess I could say the most coachable guy that I've coached so far, as far as just implementing feedback as soon as I say it. Yeah, the guy's really flying with it. He's, you know, the results speak for themselves, right? He's really improving over time. So anyways, and yeah, aside from the groups, he approached for the first time on his own today, which means I gave him an exercise where I walked about 20 meters behind him, told him, you're not allowed to look at me, you're not allowed to talk to me, you just have to go and approach on your own. I did that 3 separate times with him, and all 3 times he was able to complete the challenge of approaching two girls within 10 minutes while feeling as though he was solo. So it's awesome. That means that he's able to do this even though he doesn't have me by his side, the safety net. And two of the girls that he closed was actually during those solo sessions, which is insane. So, anyways, yeah, we wrapped up the day, and he was already texting back and forth with two of the girls that he was trying to set up a date with for tonight. And I just told him, bro, just stack the dates on top of each other and just pick the one you want to go on when the time comes. And so that's exactly what he did. He picked the girl that he met. Well, both of them he met yesterday, but he picked the one he likes better. And we ended our session. He started walking over to his date, meeting her in a certain area. She's going to show him around New York City, and they have a plan to go either get drinks or go to a restaurant, whatever the plan is. I'll find out tomorrow when he recaps us. But how crazy is that, man? He did his first ever cold approach yesterday. He's on his first date through cold approach today. He just got out of a 6-year relationship, right? This is a guy who thought, oh my God. He on his application call, he told me he was hanging on in that relationship partly because he just didn't know what it was like to be alone. And when you're an action taker, you don't have to feel what it's like to be alone for long if you just decide to get coached and really be coachable and apply the things that you learned, because now you see, right? 6-year relationship, couple months gap, and then all of a sudden now he's on his first date through cold approach, got a couple lined up. Um, I'm probably going to be able to get on one tomorrow as well. Met this stunning girl from Barcelona today that was keen on meeting up with him, which is just so cool. Stunning girl too. So yeah, I'm just really proud of the guy. He's really shattering his whatever beliefs he had before. But just to end the stream, I just want you boys to know, because obviously I know this is a shorter stream. I feel like shit. I need to get rest. I got another day of coaching tomorrow. I just wanted to recap this experience. I wanted to immortalize it in a live stream for Henry to look back on, for my other clients to look back on. I want to mention that I am as committed to helping you as you are. Oftentimes I'm more committed, and that's why I really have to be specific with which clients I let through the door, because I woke up today, my throat was absolutely on fire, and yeah, it hurts to swallow. Got some medicine. Also, my knee, I have this thing called runner's knee from back in my football days. So like I was limping all day, got a sore throat, could barely speak, but I showed up for my client on time and spent the whole day with him, encouraging him, helping him, coaching him. And I'm not saying this to gloat about me. I'm saying I need that level of commitment or more from my clients. So if I have a guy who isn't this committed to getting himself results, and I can't help you, right? If you're not committed enough to show up when you don't feel good, to show up when it's raining or snowing, to show up when it would be very easy to give me an excuse as to why not, then I can't help you. And so you see, I all the things that I could have used as an excuse. Oh, Henry, dude, I'm sick today, so let's just try tomorrow. I'll just give you 2 days instead of 3. Nope. Guy already paid me. Guy already showed up. Guy already had a great attitude. Why would I do that, right? We're showing up anyways, rain or shine. It would take a lot to make me reschedule an immersion. So I expect the same commitment from my guys. And so far, Henry, he's stepped up to the challenge, no problem, which is why guys like him get his first date on his second day. Guys like him. Yeah, I'm not saying ethnicity. I'm not saying height. I'm not saying looks. I'm not saying muscularity or muscle mass. I'm saying guys like him, attitude-wise, mentality-wise. So coachability-wise. So anyways, I'm going to go get some rest. So yeah, shorter live stream. But got a whole nother day of coaching, so I got to rest up for that. So I hope you boys enjoyed. If you want to work with me, click the link in the description below to apply. Talk